Good morning and happy Friday. Here we are with our last Pilates and conditioning class. I'm sure we will practice together at some point in real life or virtually, but this is our final donation-based YouTube class. Let's get started on our mats, standing up, and let's make the most of this next hour. Here we go, standing in a nice parallel position. We're going to go right into standing foundation. So we're going to take a big inhale to bend the knees. And on the exhale, let's lengthen the legs. Inhale to bend. Exhale to lengthen. Let's look down at the knees, making sure that they're tracking over the second toe, not going outwards, not knocking together, over the second toe of the foot. Inhale to bend. Exhale to lengthen. Let's do two more of these. Inhale to bend. Exhale to lengthen. One more time. Inhale. Exhale to lengthen. Find everything gathering into the midline and bring those heels up. Gently lower those heels down. Let's go into a little bit of a wider leg. And let's have two palms facing the ceiling. Let's reach them forward, side, back. Trying to keep the palms facing the ceiling the whole time. Cross and a little loop around. Forward, side, back, and a loop around. Notice what's happening with my hips. As I go forward, the hips go back. As I come side, they come center. And as I go back, the hips go forward. So this is about the whole body starting to move with opposition and in coordination with each other. Good. And then just swimming arms back one at a time, starting to get that spine mobilized, starting to feel the ribs open on one side and the other, noticing what that little spiral is doing through the neck, the back, the hips, through the knees, all the way down to the feet. How circling the arm, twisting that torso is in fact a full body movement. And now just swing it out. Finding exhales and inhales where it feels right. And then let those arms come down slowly, gradually, until kind of that vibration settles. Good. Let's go into our standing roll up into our little stretch series. And actually, before we do that, let's find the feet as wide as the mat. And let's exhale, pressing the hands towards the wall in front of us and the belly button towards the wall behind us. And on the inhale, lengthen the legs and feel that heart go up to the ceiling. Exhale to curl. Inhale to arch. Exhale to curl. Inhale to arch. Exhale to curl. Inhale to arch. One more time. Exhale to curl. Inhale to arch. And inhale, arms go down to come up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale to stretch this out here, so hanging over the legs, bending and stretching the knees, doing what you need to do here. Breathing deeply, waking up, stretching out, letting the backs of the legs start to yawn open. And on the next exhale, bend the knees and roll up through the spine. One breath per movement now. Inhale, arms up. Exhale it forward. Inhale to stretch. Exhale to bend and roll it up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale it over. Inhale to stretch. Exhale to bend and roll it up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale over. Inhale. Exhale, bend and roll up. Last time, arms up. Exhale over. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees and reach one leg back into a nice long lunge. We'll be here for a few breaths, feeling the front of that hip start opening up. And if you feel ready, you can always bring that knee down to the ground. And then transfer that weight back, flexing that front foot. Sorry, I think my husband is printing something right now, and the printer is right beside me. Breathing deeply, feeling that torso start to go down towards the leg. Take one more breath in. And on the exhale, transfer that weight forward, extend that back leg, and hop it in. Bend the knees, reach the other leg back into that nice long runner's lunge. Feeling the front of that hip open up, bringing that knee down. And then, if you feel ready, we'll be here for just a couple more breaths. Transfer that weight back, flexing those front feet up and getting into the backs of the legs a little more. Seeing if you can bring that torso a little closer to the front of the leg. Couple more breaths here. And check out if with every exhale, if you can release a little bit more into this stretch. And then transfer that weight forward and then tap, tap those toes back in, grabbing onto opposite elbows and just feel that spine lengthen long. You can even bend the knees here slightly so you can get the full feeling of that spine nice and long. Place those hands down, bend the knees, and roll up. Through the back, roll those shoulders a couple of times. Good. Let's go into our standing rolling like a ball. So we start in that Pilates parallel. We take a big inhale in, dropping the arms down to come up to the sides. On the exhale, we reach one leg back, bending our supporting knee. Inhale, let's lengthen through all of our limbs. And on an exhale, we go into rolling like a ball. Our eyes go down, our knee comes up, and our palms press the wall in front of us as much as that belly button presses back, just like we did in those standing cat-cows. Inhale, extend. Exhale, standing, rolling like a ball. Inhale, extend. Exhale, rolling like a ball. Inhale, extend. Exhale, rolling like a ball. Inhale, extend. Exhale, slide that leg closed. Other side, inhale, arms up. Exhale, toe back, bending that supporting knee. Inhale, expanding through all of your limbs. Exhale, rolling like a ball. Feeling the opposition between palms and belly button. Inhale, extend. Exhale, rolling like a ball. Inhale, extend. Exhale, rolling like a ball. Last time, inhale, extend. Exhale, rolling like a ball. Inhale, extend. And give that a close. Good, shake out those legs. Let's come down to the mat for our core work. All right. A little sip of coffee, here we go. You know what, let me grab this phone so we can do a 1-minute roll down. For the old time's sakes, especially because it's our last class here on YouTube. Let me get the stopwatch. Here we go. 1-minute roll down. Finding detail and articulation. Checking in with our shoulders. Checking in with the jaw, making sure that there's no unnecessary tension being held. Here we go. Take a big inhale in. And on the exhale, leading with the belly button. We're going to slowly start descending down to the ground, thinking about placing each vertebra on the floor. Making sure that the legs are not doing the death grip in the hip flexors, giving the shoulders a little roll, maybe the hands a little shake out. Yawning it out. Feeling the ribs expand wide when you take an inhale. And on the exhale, feeling them knit together and the belly button continues to sink down towards the ground. Continuing to feel that expansion and then that knitting and that belly button continually going down. Take a big inhale in. And we exhale for 3, 2, 1. Head touches the mat. Good. That was actually a 1:03 roll down. Good job. All right. Bring those feet to the mat for a little preparation. And of course, today we will be getting into the legs because May is the month of the legs. But before we do that, let's place the hands on the pelvic bowl, which means that the base of the palms of my hands are on my hip bones. My pointer fingers are creating a triangle shape down at the base of my torso, and my thumbs are connected about an inch or two below my belly button. So right now the hips and the hands are kind of mimicking each other in shape, like so. And from here, let's exhale, pressing that lower back into the ground, feeling the tip of that triangle go up towards the ceiling. Then on the inhale, come back to neutral. So do a couple of these breaths. And we've already kind of visited this action in our standing cat and cow, as well as our standing rolling like a ball. And now we're just getting into the nitty-gritty details of that lower back, the lower abdominals. This exercise, it's gentle, it's easy, but it's particularly good if your lower back is a little stiff or sore, and it just gently mobilizes that lower back hip area. Coming back to neutral. You can keep the hands on the pelvic bowl if you wish, or you can bring them down by the sides. Take an exhale, feeling the core engage, and march one leg up. Inhale to lower. Exhale, march up. Inhale to lower. Exhale it 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 up one more time. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, one leg up and the other leg up, checking to make sure that torso is still in neutral, which means that the spine isn't pressing into the ground, that we still are honoring that natural curve of the lower back. And we touch one toe down and bring it up. Continually feeling that belly button sink down towards the spine. Check in with the jaw, check in with the shoulders. You can do the work in the abs without adding work into the shoulders. Touching those feet down, reaching the arms out to the sides like a big T shape. And let's inhale, drop 2 knees to the side. And on the exhale, sequentially roll up through the spine. Inhale, dropping 2 knees. Exhale, sequencing through the spine. Inhale to drop. Exhale, sequence up. Inhale to drop. Exhale, sequence up. Inhale to drop. Exhale, up one more time, drop. Exhale, up. Let's bring one leg up and then the other. And let's exhale Rock 2 legs to one side about 45 degrees and exhale it up. Inhale to rock. Exhale them up. Inhale to rock. Exhale them back to neutral. Inhale. Exhale it back one more time each side. Inhale. Exhale it back one more time. Inhale. Exhale it back. Touching those feet down. Reaching the legs long. Arms come down by the sides of the body. Take a big inhale in. And on the exhale, feel the core engage. Cervical nod. And roll up for our roll-ups on the mat. And on the exhale, let's melt it down through the spine. Again, thinking about each vertebra being placed down on the mat individually. And the head is the last thing to arrive. Inhale. Exhale, core engages. Cervical nod. And roll it up. Inhale. And on the exhale, melt it down. Inhale. And on the exhale, core engages, cervical nod, and roll it up. And on the exhale, melt it all the way down. Exhale it up. And exhale it down. And on the exhale, feel the core engage. Come to a double knee fold up to tabletop. Inhale. Exhale, core engages, cervical nod. Reach those hands and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. In. And exhale. In. And exhale. In. And exhale. In. And exhale. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. In. And exhale. In. Exhale. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. And exhale. Reaching up just a little higher. Bring those knees into the chest. Rock the head side to side. Rock the knees side to side if you need. Touching those feet down. Reaching them long. We'll go right into single leg stretch, double leg stretch, and double leg stretch with rotation. Inhaling in. On the exhale, you feel that core engage. You double knee fold. You come up to tabletop. You inhale. On the exhale, feeling the core engage. Cervical nod, hands behind the head. One toe reaches long, opposite armpit to knee. Inhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. And exhale, switch. And in, switch. In, switch. Exhale, switch. Exhale, switch. We pulse. 2, 3, 4. Switch. Pulse. 2, 3, 4. Switch. Pulse. 2, 4. Switch. Pulse. 2, 3, 4. Legs to tabletop. Hands on the sides of the knees. Inhale and inhale. Exhale. Toes and fingers reach. And you come back in. Inhale and inhale. Exhale. Coming in. Inhale and inhale. Exhale. Coming in with rotation. Exhale to the side. And coming in and inhale and inhale. Exhale to the side. And coming in and inhale and inhale. Exhale to the side. And coming in, inhale and inhale. Exhale to the side. And coming in. Bring those knees into the chest. And again, let that head roll side to side. Let those knees rock side to side. Going right into rolling like a ball. Holding on to those shins. Feeling the core engage. Bringing that head up. And roll on up. Here we go. Hands on the sides of the knees. We'll do a couple variations today. So the first two, let's have hands on the sides of the knees. The second two, or let's do four, we're going to alternate what we're holding. And for our last two, we will come up. So we're going to do 8 of these. I don't think we've ever done 8 of these in a row. Let's see how it goes. If you are on hardwood floor, you might want to double up your mat. It'll be just a little bit more gentle on your back. Here we go. 2, 4, 2 is our pattern. Rolling like a ball, alternating knees into open leg rocker. Here we go. Rolling like a ball. Big inhale in, and on the exhale, feel that nice dome hollowing action through the torso, rolling to the upper middle back and coming back up. Exhale, rolling like a ball, coming back up, alternating knees, rolling like a ball. Switching sides. Switching sides. Switching sides. Extending the legs. 2 of these. Exhale, open leg rocker. One more, exhale, open leg rocker. Woo, coming back up. Let those legs come down. Shake it out if you need. And while we're here, let's find those legs nice and wide and crawl those hands as forward as we can. And we'll be here for just a moment, feeling the inner thighs start to open up. Doing what feels right here, so maybe some rocking, maybe some swaying, maybe just like a gentle turn in, turn out, rocking of the legs. Don't force or press anything. It should be really gentle. If you are doing anything like you're kind of cradling the muscles into a stretch. Take one more big inhale in. And on the exhale, come on out of that. And bring the legs in. Good. All right, let's finish up our ab series, and then we'll go into roll over. There we go. We're nice and long on our mats. We take an inhale in. On the exhale, we feel that core engage. We do a double knee fold. We come up to tabletop. We inhale. On the exhale, core engages. We cervical nod. One toe reaches up. The other toe reaches long. And we inhale, pulse. Inhale, pulse. Switch those legs on the diagonal. Exhale and exhale. Switch. In and exhale. And now we're going to do 1 breath per movement. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Exhale, switch. In and in with a twist. And in and in. Exhale and exhale and in and in and exhale and exhale. 2 toes reach up to the ceiling. Fingers reach long. Inhale to lower. Exhale it up. This is 2 and up. 3 and up. And now we go down, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4. Bend those knees in. Bring them into the chest. Touch the feet down. Reach the legs long. Take a big inhale in. And on the exhale, inhale. On the exhale, feel the core engage. Double knee fold. Come up to tabletop. Inhale those toes up to the ceiling. Feeling the pinky fingers on the floor. And on the exhale, roll it over. And on the inhale, let's put the hands on the back of the hips, finding a little bit more space through that torso, placing those hands back down, separate the feet and flex them. And on the exhale, roll down through the spine. Inhale, pointing those toes, touching the bunions together. Exhale, roll it over. Inhale, separate and flex. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, pointing toes, touching bunions together. Exhale, roll over. Inhale, separate and flex. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, point toes, touch bunions together. And bend the knees. Give the feet, or give the knees a little windshield wiper side to side. Good. While we are here with the feet on the mat, take a big inhale in. On the exhale, feel the core engage. Put some pressure into those feet and come up to a bridge. Give your hamstrings a little poke, making sure they're engaged. Give the glutes a little poke, making sure that they're not doing the death grip. And on your next exhale, place that sacrum, the back of the hips, back down onto the mat. Inhaling in. And on the exhale, feel the core engage and bridge on up. Inhale. And on the exhale, bringing that sacrum back down to the ground. Inhale. Exhale it up. Inhale. And now we're going to exhale, march one leg. Inhale to lower. Exhale, march the other leg. Inhale to lower. Exhale to march. Inhale to lower. Inhale to march. Exhale to lower. And march. And lower. And march. And lower. Lower those hips down. And walk the feet out just a little inch of a step. Take an inhale in. And on the exhale, feel the core engage and come up to bridge. And on the exhale, lower down. Exhale it up. And exhale to lower. Exhale it up. And exhale to lower. Exhale it up. And march. Just the little prances. The toe just has to come a little bit off of the mat, trying to keep those hips nice and level as we weight transfer between our 2 feet. Lower the feet down, lower those hips down, and walk the feet up just a tiny little bit more. Take an inhale in. And on the exhale, feel the core engage, bridge it up. And on the exhale, lower down. Exhale it up. Exhale it down. Exhale it up. Exhale it down. One more time. Exhale it up. And we march. Just those little prances, the toes just come off of the mat, making sure those hips are not doing any hula dancing, that they are stabilized and nice and even. Bring those hips down, walk it out a little bit further. This time we might want to have the heels on the ground. It might make your life a little easier, even though this exercise is still a tad bit hard. Take an inhale in. And on the exhale, core engages and bridge it up. Exhale to lower. Exhale it up. Exhale to lower. Exhale it up. And let's march. Seeing if we can keep those hips even. You've really got to tap into those hamstrings here. Really connecting to the core, connecting with that breath. And lower those hips down, reach those legs long, shake it out. Good stuff. All right, let's come on to the tummy now. Finding our comfy cactus position. Forehead is on the mat. We're going to go into flight, single leg kick, double leg kick, swimming. We then want to do some swan prep. And then I'll see if we're going to go into Swan Dive from there, but we probably will. This is the last class, so we're going to go out with a big bang. Forehead is on the mat. Take a big inhale in. And on the exhale, feel the core engage, feel the back engage, and bring the face up. Inhale to increase. And on the exhale, melt down. Inhale. On the exhale, feel the core engage, feel the back engage, and bring the face up. Inhale to increase. And on the exhale, melt down. 2 more times, inhale. And on the exhale, core engages, back engages, and you bring the face up. Inhale to increase. And on the exhale, you melt down. Last time, inhale. And on the exhale, core engages, back engages, and the face comes up. Inhale to increase. And on the exhale, place those forearms on the mat. Single leg kick, inhaling in. Exhale, 2 legs off the mat, and inhale. Inhale, switch. Exhale. Exhale, switch in. And X. And in. And X. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Lower the legs, lower the torso, hands on the sides of the body. Take a big inhale in. And on the exhale, feel the core engage. Hover 2 legs off of the mat and exhale, kick. Exhale, kick. Inhale, everything up. And exhale, and exhale. Inhale, up. And exhale, and exhale. Inhale, up. And exhale, and exhale, inhale, up. 1 more time, exhale, and exhale, inhale, up. Separate the legs, arms come up into swimming, in, switch, and exhale, switch, and exhale, switch. One more set. Reach everything long and away from the core. Lower it down. Give the hips a little shake. Coming back to that comfy cactus position that we started in. Take a big inhale in. On the exhale, you feel the core engage, you feel the back engage, and you bring the face up. On the inhale, putting pressure into the palms, lengthening the elbows. And on the exhale, we melt down. Inhale. And on the exhale, the core engages, the back engages, and you bring the face up. Inhale, putting pressure into those palms, lengthening the elbows. If this doesn't feel good on the back, inch the hands out a little bit and make that angle a little less extreme in the back. Lower down. Inhaling in. Exhale, core engages, back engages, and face comes up. Inhale to increase. And we're going to go into Swan Dive. Exhale, rocking forward. Inhale, catching yourself. And press it back to a child's pose, letting that back spill open and release. Take a couple more breaths here. And transfer the weight into the hands. Tuck those toes. Find a downward facing dog and just pedal out those heels. Take a moment here as long as you need. Feeling lengthen the legs, feeling lengthen that back. And when you're ready, come on down. Let's go into the rotators today. So, we'll do a little bit of work for the rotators as well as the inner thighs. Then we want to end standing. I hope that we have time to do standing double leg stretch. If you've been with me for the duration of this online series, you know that double leg stretch standing is one of my all-time favorites. So we're going to end with a goodie. All right, we are ready for rotators. Our knees are bent. We can either have the head being supported by the hand, or we can let it down, whatever feels better for you. You can play between the two. And of course, there is always a light engagement of the stomach. I almost like to think about picking the soft part of my waist up off of the ground. And I call it the soft part of the waist because it is the area where there is no hip bone or rib bone, and therefore it's just muscle and guts and tissue. So that's why why I call it the soft part of the waist. And then on the exhale, we're going to open up and close. Just a couple regular clam shells to kind of just get everything in order. And this is for bring those shins up. Exhale to open and close and open, close, open, close, open, close. This is 5 and close. Lower the shins, open the knees, hover the toes, internally rotate, squeeze those knees together. Draw a big circle with that knee, externally rotate and squeeze those toes together. Internal knees, Circle external toes and the knees and toes, the knees, the toes, the knees, the toes. Extend that leg long. Toe points up to the ceiling. Circle, 2, a 3, a 4, other way. 2, 3, 4. Toes go parallel, so facing front. Circle, 2, 3, 4, other way. 2, 3, 4. Maintaining this parallel, let it hover above the floor. Lift it all the way up. Squeeze out that rotation. Bring it back parallel. Let it hover. Lift it up. Squeeze, rotate, parallel. Hover, up. Squeeze, rotate, and parallel. Hover, up. Squeeze, rotate, and parallel. Switching legs, so that top leg comes up as a kind of kickstand. The bottom leg extends, the foot is flexed, and we are constantly reaching the back of the hamstring and heel to the wall behind us. So we have that constant back pressure in the leg, and now we pulse the leg up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A 10, a 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. And now reach the heel back, 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 back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it rest. Coming to the back, squeezing the heels together, finding a nice big diamond shape in between your knees. Let me do this so you can see. And then from here, as much as those, keep squeezing those heels, and we circle 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now let's go to the other side. So we find our beginning position. We start with a couple of clam shells. And we open and close. Exhale to 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 open. Yeah, we'll do one more. And close. Lifting those shins up. And exhale, open and close. This is 2. Close. And a 3. Close. A 4. And a close. And we go 5. And close. Lower the shins. Open. Hover. Internally rotate. Squeeze the knees. Draw that big circle. Squeeze the toes. Squeeze the knees. Circle toes. And internal knees. Circle toes. And this is 4. And this is 5. And let's reach that leg long. Toe goes up towards the ceiling. Circle. 2, 3, 4. Other way. 2, 3, 4. Parallel that leg. Circle. 2, 3, 4. Other way. 2, 3, 4. We let it hover. We lift it up. We squeeze, rotate, and parallel. Hover and up. Squeeze, rotate, parallel. Hover, up. Squeeze, rotate, parallel. One more time, and a hover. And up. Squeeze, rotate, parallel. Bringing that leg in front. That bottom leg is extended. We're going to continually feel that heel and back of hamstring pressing backwards, and we pulse it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let that come down, coming to the back. Squeezing those heels together. Feeling that nice big diamond shape in between the knees, and we circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, other way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring those knees into the chest and rock it side to side. All right, while we are still on our backs, let's bring one leg to a figure 4 position, holding on to that bottom hamstring, and let's stretch out the glute now. We'll only be here for a couple of breaths, but feeling the back of the leg release. Sometimes it's a little intense right after you've worked it, but you can go as deep or as gentle as you need here. But paying attention to the glute, the rotators at the back of the hip. And just like we did in our center straddle, thinking about cradling or rocking the muscles into the stretch, not forcing and pushing. And on your next big exhale, let that leg come down. Whew, and switch sides. Finding the rotator open on this side. Seeing if it's different than the first side you just stretched. It probably will feel slightly different. That is A-okay. Breathing deeply here, using this moment to relax and stretch. Take a big inhale in. And on the exhale, let that leg down. And just one more time, windshield wiper those legs side to side. And safely get up to standing. And as promised, standing double leg stretch. But before we do that, let's take a couple shoulder rolls back. Maybe a couple head rolls. All right. And we inhale, dropping those arms down to come up. Exhale, we go down halfway. Inhale, bending the knees and hugging the backs of the hamstrings. Exhale, finding a big dome. Inhale, heart to ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to stretch. And exhale, bend the knees and roll. up the spine. Do a couple shoulder rolls. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, halfway. Inhale to bend and wrap. Exhale to dome. Inhale to arch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to stretch. Exhale to bend and roll it up. Do a couple shoulder rolls back. Let's go into this one final time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, tight ball. Exhale to dome. Inhale to arch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to stretch. Exhale to bend and roll it up. Finding a nice Pilates parallel, feeling those legs directionally going down and into the ground. Feeling the energy of the spine going up and through the crown of the head. So we have a nice oppositional pull happening through the whole body and beyond it, right? Beyond it, through the floor, through the ceiling. The same thing happens side to side. So as much as we go up and down energetically, we also go side to side energetically. Let's place the tips of the fingers on the shoulders, feeling those elbows being pulled to your 2 side walls, through the windows, through the doors. Placing those hands down, take a big inhale into bend. Exhale to lengthen the legs. Inhale to bend. Exhale to lengthen. Inhale to bend. Exhale to lengthen. Find everything. Gather into the center, coming up to those toes. Ooh. Grabbing onto the back of the head and giving the head a little tractioning up to the ceiling as the heels root down and into the floor. And that is all. Thank you so much for continually joining these classes. I feel very thankful to have you be a part of this and keep me accountable and keep me sane during this past year. That was very difficult. Thank you for your constant donations. Thank you for always showing up. We will have more classes together. They just won't be on YouTube, and hopefully they will be in person soon. Thank you very much. Have a great day.